Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lone Star Chick Plans, and we're going to be going over our paycheck number 1 for February. So in today's video, we're just gonna catch up and pick up where we left off on our last video. We did our monthly budget overview, and now we're gonna be going into regular paycheck number 1 and our budget for paycheck number 1. So let's go over that now. So we'll start with income. We'll start with our rollover. So our rollover was still $11.74 from last month. We have budgeted, we're down to 0. I did have to adjust a little bit. We'll go over that in just a second. But yeah, so we budgeted on our monthly overview, we budgeted our income to be $2,089.02, and we brought in $2,106.51. So more than what we budgeted, which is great. Then we've also got 266 coming in. Haven't got quite the 60 yet, but that should be coming. And then 269 and some interest from last month. And my coworker paid me back for lunch, so $12 going back into the account. Yeah, so that's income. So far we're at $2387.20, but I am expecting $2429.71. And that will be income budgeted for this paycheck. We'll go over to sinking funds first because that's short and sweet. Actually, we'll go over to bills first. I like to go over bills first. Let's get the good stuff out of the way. So far, my paycheck came in on the 29th. So usually when I get paid, I'll budget before I get paid, so I kind of know what to expect and what I'm working with. Then I wait to get paid, and then when I get paid, I start paying bills and making stuff happen. Most of my bills are pretty much on auto pay, so I don't really have to think about it. But I've adjusted the bill dates and the due dates to match around my pay cycles, so that when my check hits, pretty much all the bills start coming out, so that I'm done with those in my pay cycle pretty early, so that by the middle to the end of my pay cycle, everything has already been paid, and now I'm just kind of working on my variables for that rest of that paycheck. I like to just hurry up and get the bills as fast as possible, get paid, and get out of the way. So I've kind of changed the due dates on a lot of the bills that I can to match that. And that's what we're seeing here. So our electricity bill came in at $209.16 on target. Our Netflix bill came in at $16.54 on target. Peacock came in at $212 on target. My cell phone bill came in below what I thought, which is great. So we are under budget by $14.25. So the bill came in at, we were expecting the bill to be $337 and came in at $323. And actually, I already talked to them today, and they're actually giving me more credit. So my next month bill should be even cheaper. So hopefully after next month, it'll go back to the normal amount that we were paying, which was about $298. So hopefully it'll go back to that. But at least this month it came in less than what I was expecting. So that's good. Spotify came in on target, $18.14. Car wash actually was $10 more than what I thought it would be. So I'm thinking they probably signed me up for a more expensive plan. So I'm going to have to go down there and talk to them about that, and maybe they can bump me down to the $20 plan, because I thought that's what I signed up for, but maybe I was mistaken. So that kind of, for bills wise, that kind of just left us in the positive $425. So still okay. LastPass, I did end up paying the full year annual subscription. So I don't have to pay this annually. I don't have to pay this monthly. I'll have to pay this annually, but at least I'll just turn that next month into a sinking fund. So I'll just start saving for that next month. So let's go down to debt. So debt this month, we budgeted $682.80. And actually, we're right on target for loan number 1 for $280.19. Discover was $160. My kid credit was $34. So now my Academy bill. This is the first and final payment on this card, credit card. So I went online, and when I checked, it said 154.67 was due, but actually when I went back in to pay it, it said that I only owed 147.19. So I think, I don't know what happened. I'll take it, but so yeah, I came in $7.48 under budget. So that's great. And that's paid in full, and it was less than I thought, so that's great too. So payment number 6. So this is the medical bill that I was talking about that I needed to sort out and get figured out and work on. That's going to have to be added, and I'm going to have to pay it eventually. So that is just part of it. So it ended up being like $2,500, I think. 25 something. 2,500 something. I still owe like, I don't know, maybe $200 more that I have to pay. So I'm just going to go ahead and pay that. But the bulk of it, which was my surgery bill, was about $2,500 because I needed to meet my max out of pocket. So this is the 25 part of the 2,500 that I was able to turn into a payment plan monthly. So it's 0% interest for $2,500. I don't know. I think I have 2 or 3 years to pay it, which obviously we're not gonna let it go that long. But at least I bought myself some time to get these other debts that I wanted to pay and kind of just throw it into the mix and add it to the snowball. So we'll be including this. So I did have to make the first payment to start the plan, so that it doesn't go into collections. So that's what I did. So it was $53.94, which wasn't in the budget, but was in the budget. Okay, so we also have variables over here, and we've budgeted 819.61. So I did have to lower this a little bit. I chose eating out because my budget was over by like $28. So I brought this down to $71.93 to get a zero-based budget. So assuming, so we know that all the bills are paid. So all the bills are paid. Sinking funds have been pulled from the bank. All that's left to spend on this paycheck is my variables, which is what I budgeted here. So right now it's telling me that I have $270 left to spend in this budget between all of these categories. But I only have $240 left in the bank according to this, unless I get this $60. If I get this $60, then I have the whole $270 to spend, and I should have some left over. If I don't get this $60, then I won't have the $60 to spend. I only have $240. But my budget says I have $270, which I would have to trim some off. I would have to go down a little bit to take it off of groceries or something. So that's what this is telling me right now. I only have $239 in the bank, and I have $270 budgeted. I'm over. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on, but I should get this. So I'm gonna, but right now I don't have it yet, so I'm not gonna put it in. So right now, for now, we're just working with these numbers. But I do need groceries, so I'm gonna focus on groceries, buying groceries. I don't think I'll have to get pet food yet. We just got them a bag. So my husband recycled some scrap and was able to get some money back, and so he went ahead and used that for their food. So I actually don't think I'm gonna use this $51 that I budgeted. So hopefully that's money saved. But I'm not expecting that to be used up on this paycheck. Thank God. So I do have one more week of work. So I just filled up my tank yesterday. So we have, that would be gas for next week. And then I still have enough in my budget for one more tank for the following week, because I don't get paid till like 14th or 15th. So I need to fill up probably by this weekend, next weekend for sure, so that I can go to work next week. So that should give me enough in the budget to be able to do that with $23. So that should be okay. My eating out, I'll just have to watch my eating out until then. And groceries. I can always pull from groceries if I need to do that. I will probably spend this 25 on my lashes, getting it done, because I do have a little trip coming up with my husband. We're going out of town, so I do want to get my lashes done before I go. So I actually will end up with 2 refills on 1 check, which normally doesn't happen, but I do want to get them filled before I leave, since I won't be able to do it when I come back with the timing and everything. So yeah, so I do plan on spending this. I don't plan on spending this. I do plan on spending this. That will probably get spent. And then groceries will probably get spent. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's what we have left to spend as far as what we've spent so far. We can just go over that real quick. So $26. That was for my niece's birthday gift coming up. This $12.80 was for the second purchase of my cash envelopes that you'll see in my stuffings. I had to get a second set because I thought 1 set would be enough, but I ended up needing 2, so this is the second set. My Etsy bookmark. So I purchased some bookmarks for my binders that I have all my sinking funds in, so that I don't have to cover them with vinyl, because I don't know which one's which every time I pull them for my cash stuffing. So these little bookmarks will pop up, and you can, they stick up from the binder so that you can see what binder is what. So I went ahead and got those made and put that towards my spending money for the month. Buc-ee's, this is for gas. Bought some breakfast from McDonald's. Kroger, that was groceries. I think I bought some stuff for the weekend. So I did manage to go to Aldi and bought some groceries for the week. It was a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but we were out of so much stuff. So it was $177. It is what it is, but it was still cheaper than the regular grocery store, so I'll take it. This Dollar General, this was actually from our last paycheck, but like I said in my previous video, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was talking about that I needed to do some returns on this purchase before I sorted it out. And then I needed the receipt to break it down because I knew it wasn't all just spending money. So it was actually $14.89, but it was actually beer. So I just put that in groceries. And then it was actually $33.40. That was table decor for my kitchen table. So I have a really big table, and I do like to decorate that every once in a while. I hadn't bought anything new for it in a while, so I just went ahead and purchased it, and that ended up being $33.40 after everything that I returned. So I just put that towards my spending. $15.96. This was for spending. I bought myself a pen from Etsy, and then I bought a Happy Planner calendar because I wanted to kind of like create like a bills calendar in my planner to show you guys in my video. But my first go around at printing it this month, I'm not really crazy about it. It's not the same like the normal Happy Planner calendar. The setup was a little bit different. So the stickers that I created didn't exactly match, which I didn't really like. So I don't know, but we'll see. Peacock, I bought a Starbucks when I was out on the weekend and treated myself. This was our electric bill. And this is actually 2 bills that I combined into one. We have 2 bills because we have 2 meters. So I pay 2 electric bills every month. McDonald's was breakfast. Breakfast and a coffee, I believe. And then this was Etsy. Okay, so I purchased some. So I do use a physical planner. I created my own Franken planner, a budget planner. So I've bought stuff to create my own planner. So I print it on my own planner paper, thicker paper, not regular printer paper, but like thicker planner paper. And then I cut it down and so basically I designed my own budget planner from stuff that I put together from stuff I bought on Etsy. And so I bought some cute little dashboards to decorate my planner with, and they're printable. So like I can reuse them over and over again. They're not designed for any certain dates or months or anything like that. They're just fun little dashboards. So this was my credit card payment, and this was cell phone bill. This was breakfast, and this was lunch, and then part of this was what my coworker paid me back because I paid for both of us, and then he just paid me back his portion. This was my pays-in payment. This was the cash I took out from my sinking funds, which you'll guys see in the next video. This was a t-shirt that I bought for Valentine's Day from a lady that lives in the neighborhood. Well, not in the neighborhood, but like nearby me. I buy shirts from her time to time because I love how she does her bleach shirts. I'm a big t-shirt person. I did buy one. And then this was our house savings. So it's car wash subscription, Netflix subscription, McDonald's breakfast, eBay. I bought a book on eBay. I think it's the Ramit Sethi one. I'll Teach You to Be Rich. I've been wanting to read that book, and so I finally found it for a good deal on eBay, so I bought it. Loan number 1 payment. This was our LastPass annual subscription, so we won't be paying that every month. We'll just turn it into a sinking fund going forward for next year. Red Track, this was gas. My lash refill. I bought some dinner at Sonic for us yesterday. It wasn't that great. I probably won't eat there again, but it was $20.98. And after 3 times of remaking our food, they finally got it right. And after I got my money back and then they recharged me, it was $20.98 because they had charged me like $25 or something like that. It was crazy. And then Spotify just came in today. So this is all of our spending so far. And we've got about $270 left for the pay cycle until our next paycheck to spend. So that's where we're at on the budget, guys. For my sinking funds for this check, I went ahead and added this sheet in so I can show you guys my what I cash pulled for my sinking funds. So I did connect this to here, so anytime I'll update this sheet, it will update here and update to the budget. So that's great. I didn't put anything in here for month ahead. I would like to, but I'm not sure yet how many times a month I'm going to be able to do that. For now, I'm going to have that on my second paycheck. Also on this check, we've got Christmas. I need to catch up on that to my savings goal. So I'm going to put $60 on this check. For pet meds, we're almost to our goal of $250. So I needed $60 on this check. And then our household, I'm in just desperate need of all kinds of stuff for the house. Hand soaps, toilet paper, some more Dawn Power Wash, some soft scrub. I mean, I just need so much stuff right now. So I'm trying to put a lot of money towards this. So I'll probably stuff next paycheck as well. But this is what you'll see in my cash stuffing coming up. But yeah, so I'm going to have one of these for each of my paychecks. And I'm hoping that I can rinse and repeat every month. That I'm able to contribute these same amounts so that I can build up my sinking funds and also stay on track to pay off debt. So that's my goal. So for our next paycheck, I'll have my paycheck dashboard and then also another cash breakdown so that you guys can see on the screen, you guys can see what I'm doing. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we've got $270 left to spend on this budget, and we got to save up our $60 here. So I need that income to come in so that we can work with our budget the way we budgeted. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for my sinking funds video and have a great day. Bye.